beautiful people, welcome. This is Learn Scripts and Lyrics if you are just joining us for the first time. Here we talk film, music, and the magic that happens when creativity meets with emotions. My name is Gift Swani, and today we are taking a look into Tyler Perry's latest drop on Amazon, Finding Joy. Now listen, if you have ever had one of those moments where it feels like life is trying to steal your shine, then this movie might speak to you. It's got laughter and lessons, and we will be breaking it down from its story to the cast and through the message behind all of the madness. So grab your popcorn, get comfy, and let's find a little joy together.
Finding Joy was directed, written and produced by Tyler Perry. It began streaming on Prime Video November 5th, 2025. The movie stars Shannon as Joy, a New York designer whose design are stolen by her boss. She was invited by her longtime crush, Courtney, to Colorado. On getting to Colorado, things did go as planned. So she went to the airport, hoping to return back to New York. On getting to at the airport, she found out that no flight is available due to the heavy snowstorm. She was rescued by Ridge. As expected, a love story begins to grow between them.
Yeah, aside Tosin and Shannon, Tyler Perry has also got Inaya, Brittany Hall, and Eric Stanton. Patrick. One character that I actually wish that I saw more of.
Yeah.
But one thing that stands out for me in this movie is its theme of rediscovery. You start out by seeing Joy, who is feeling unseen in her love life, her career as well. But then through the unexpected detour, she discovers herself and knows more of her worth and realizes that nobody has to notice her before she would be seen. Then there is Ridge, on the other hand, who represents grief.
Yeah.
You know, the kind that isolates you, that kind of grief that
this is saddest.
I don't want to be around anybody. I want to be left alone. That's the kind that Ridge experienced. But then he also finds himself through the journey as well. But then this story, will I say that it was very well executed?
No, it wasn't well executed, because the story itself, it's cliche, it's predictable, especially the emotional scenes. We already know what's next. We already know what's going to happen. The emotional scenes were a little too flat, and the tune of the movie too, they were trying to mix light, this light holiday vibe to serious emotional
they were trying to
stuff.
They were trying to mix it up. You see, this cliche thing and predictability is one issue I had with this movie.
Too cliche.
Seriously, it was just too cliche. But besides that, I like how the story progressed. It was kind of smooth and clean, but at the same time, it felt rushed. It really felt rushed and dragged. From the first act, we see Joy. It started out with the fashion scene. Yeah, there was a fashion exhibition. Then, from that moment, we are already knowing that these fashion designs are for Joy, but then the boss is, taking claim for it, posing it as if it's his own. We already know that, okay, this girl is having issues with her career. Then, not long again, we see Colton. Her friends are also complaining about Colton, her crush. Who eventually doesn't feel the same way about her. He likes her as a friend though, but not in the way that Joy was actually seeing him. So I felt like that was too much information in the first act, because Tyler Perry should have been able to develop that story. We would have been able to relate more with that, and there would have been more balance between the love life and the career. Yes.
So I'll also say that what I like about this movie is the chemistry between Joy and Ridge.
Okay.
It was very natural. It was seamless. I feel personally, I don't know about you, but I feel like they had time to build up the emotions. They didn't rush it. I don't know about you though.
I'm glad that
I was smiling during the romance scene, right? I was smiling. So I don't know about you.
No, I don't agree with you when you say that there was enough time for them to build up their love life.
Okay.
That was why I said the movie felt dragged as well, because now there is just only the cabin scenes. After the first scene, then she travels to Colorado, and then she's being rescued by Ridge, and he takes her into his cottage his cabin and all of that. Now this is the only time that they have to grow their love. But there would have been more things that Tyler Perry would have shown us. For instance, the girl wakes up and he is telling her a story of how I've been trailing you. I was trailing you. I was trying to stop you, but you were not noticing me. All of those things would have been better appreciated if we had seen it. And then now, instead of all of those things that they would have shown us, they were now showing us scenes of just joy and rage. Joy and rage. If it's not joy, if it's not rage, it's outside, the snowy,
the snowfall.
Yes, the snowfall aesthetic and all of that. So it looked boring as well. There was no much time for me for their love to develop, because just immediately after they were intimate, it was morning, and the next thing we are seeing is that
take her to New York.
The next thing we are seeing is a sunny day, and then Ridge is like, oh, the weather seems bright today. It seems I'll be able to get you out of Colorado today. And she's like, oh my God, I can't wait to leave this place. See. And then they are showing us where Ridge is hot. I didn't feel it though.
You did? Why?
In my mind, I was questioning his feelings. This is somebody that a few hours ago you were irritated by her presence.
No, see, he didn't express his emotions. He didn't express himself to Joel, right? He didn't express it to her on time. Because we already know that this guy is a sadist. You don't expect a sadist to open up to you like that. No, he's a guy. He's a sadist.
Then, it was still not enough time for the both of them. And please, what was that? Where he said his mother's name is Joy.
And she's a fashion designer. My God. I was
just too childish. Please. It's better he didn't say anything about his mom. Just leave us with the experience that, okay, you've lost your mom and you miss her. Just let it end there. Instead of telling me that, do you know that my mother's name is Joy? And I think that's why she sent you here.
Yes. Really? I forgot that part.
Really?
I forgot that part, right?
No, that wasn't right. But besides that, I think his cinematography was great.
It was cozy and warm.
Yes, it gave that feeling. I like the contrast between both worlds, New York City and Colorado. New York City representing the noise in Joy's life,
yes,
and then
Colorado
representing the quiet, the stillness, and how she got to find herself. I also like how they were able to picture Joy, especially when she was in her moment. You know, in Colorado, we see more of isolation, we see more of sadness. And then in New York, we see more of isolation, sadness. And in Colorado, there is boldness. She's bold.
Yes.
Her mouth is very sharp when she's talking to Rich. But it's unlike that when she's in Colorado. She can't even stand up to anybody in Colorado. But in New York, I didn't
understand why they offered her the position of her boss, and she declined. Did she decline because of rage? Did she decline because of a man? I didn't understand that part.
You see now why I said that this
I didn't understand that part.
It wasn't balanced. Okay, after taking us through those long and boring scenes in the cabin,
she always wanted to be in that position.
Now you are rushing it. That
she just said
immediately she gets her job back.
Yeah, she said,
Rich
I
comes
want to go to Colorado. I feel at peace there.
That's
sister,
one there.
Are you okay?
Practical.
It's not practical. Because she always wanted it.
Because if you were me, I've been wanting something for the longest. And then one boy that I'm meeting like a week ago is coming to change my orientation. How?
And it was that same guy that had to talk sense into her. You always wanted this. So why now? Why are you backing out? So she was like, no, I want to go to Colorado. I'm like, sister,
you don't want to go to Colorado. You're lying.
Like, seriously.
It felt like she was waiting for Rich to tell her not to go.
Yes.
Please stay.
Yes.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
At least not in our world, though.
It doesn't.
But overall, it was an okay movie. If you're just looking for the kind of movie to relax with, like you just want to chill, then Finding Joy might work for you. I like the holiday feel that it had, even if it wasn't really an holiday movie. But then it was okay. It was a good watch, an averagely good watch. I'll rate it let me just give it a 5 over 10.
I'll go with you on this. 5 over 10. 5 out of 10.
Why are you going with me? What is your own?
5 out of 10, please. I'll rate it a 5 out of 10. So we've come to the end for the first segment. We'll go on a short break. When we return, we'll dive straight into the second segment. Getting Paid by Sarz featuring Ashake, Wizkid and Skillibeng. This song is pure vibe and energy. I like the fact that the artists got their moment. Wizkid brought this calm to this music video. Ashake brought this, this street vibe to the video. And Skillibeng brought a twist of Jamaican vibe. Yeah, to this music video. And the lyrics of this video, is pure
brag.
Like
brag. I'm here to brag.
Guy. It's pure brag.
Yes, and I think I go with it. But one thing about this music video is the fact that it's very less surprising. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing that we are not used to. It's just money around, luxury cars, as opposed to the trend now.
That a
lot of music videos, there's a lot of creativity with music videos now, but this one is just minimal. It's just there. I don't know if it's because of the tone.
Billionaires don't shout, So yeah.
The tone is just very calm, very cool. I also like their styling as well. It's represented each of their personalities. Yes. For Ashake, for example, his outfit was giving the street vibe, Then for Wizkid,
Babanla, he brought this mature
stylish vibe, yeah. And then for your Jamaican star,
Skillibeng. Well, I really like this video. They talked about luxury. They talked about we're not rich, and you should know the way you address us. In the
music video, Wizkid, in the lyrics, Wizkid says, "Let me tell you something.
Okay.
When we come back around, stand us for 1 minute.
Clock it.
I think there was a part where he said, "Mommy, don't worry. Fake love, no, they ever impress. I am here with the vision."
Clock it, baby. Clock it.
But I like the fact that their style as well, it matched with the tone.
Yeah.
It was luxurious, but it wasn't loud. It wasn't loud. It was
that was
just
why I said,
chill.
Billionaires don't do much. They don't. They are just, they're always calm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me agree with you.
Yeah.
Let me agree with you on that one.
They don't do much. They don't shout.
So there's not much to talk about with this music video, aside the fact that it's a very clean music video.
And it's directed by Dabs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, directed by Dabs.
Before we go, there are some movies that you should look out for this week. Coming out on the 14th of November, there's Carpenter's Son. We've got Nicolas Cage on this one. I can't remember the last time I saw Nicolas Cage in a movie. It's really been a while, and I would really love to. I'm looking forward to seeing this one.
Me too.
Then there is Merry Little Xmas as well. We are getting to that time of the year where we get to see a lot of holiday movies, and I'm excited about it. So with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Learn Scripts and Lyrics. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms at iRavel Studios. Like, share, and let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye. Guys.